Hey everybody, and welcome to this short interview. Today with us we have Somoe, and she will tell us a little bit about how the Millennium Goals and the next coming Sustainable Development Goals are connected to poverty here in Tanzania. And maybe Somoe, you can start by introducing yourself.
Yes. Hi everybody. My name is Somoe Al-fam Muhammed. I'm 23 years of age. I'm taking diploma in nursing, second year at Somoe University of Health and Allied Science.
Very well. And why did you decide to take that program?
Actually, in our country, those previous year until now, there have been a problem of death to mothers and children during delivery. So I want to study hard to make sure that I'm going to help the mother and child to deliver safe so that I can save their life.
Very, very well. And maybe you can brief us a little bit about how the Millennium Goals are connected to poverty here in Tanzania.
Yeah, I can do that. So in our country in Tanzania, there's a lot of problems, but poverty has been seen like it's a big problem. So I'll talk a bit about poverty in Tanzania. I'll start with the indicators of the poverty in Tanzania. As we can see that there's a low science and technology, we have low per capita income, we have low life expectancy of the people. And before going to say the solution, let's see how did this poverty affect Tanzanians. If you are having a poverty in our country, like nowadays, most of the people are employed. They don't have any jobs to do, they just stay at the streets or homes doing nothing. Also, we have a poor science and technologies here in Tanzania. We have a big population of the people. And also, if you have this poverty has been to the eruption of disease. Most of the people die because of the eruption of disease. So I would like to share with you about the solutions. How can we solve these problems? How can we eradicate poverty in Tanzania? The first solution is we need to control and combat corruption in our country. As we have seen that in many sectors or in different places, you cannot get a job, you cannot get education until you give out the corruptions. So this, if we are going to control the corruptions, the money will go to the right peoples, will go to the peoples who deserve it. And the other solution is we need to control the human rights, especially in women. Most of the women have been circumcised, and during that procedures, the instruments that are using there, they are not safe. So if they are using that instrument to the human, actually they cause infections, and the woman will die, and the population and the poverty will not be eradicated like that. And the other thing which we need to control population. We are going to control the population by educating the peoples about the family planning. If they are going to know different ways of the family planning and they are going to use it, obviously we are going to control the population, and also by controlling the population we are going to control the poverty in our country. The other solution is we need to implement how to improve the modern science and technology. In modern science and technology, we need to improve it, we need to apply it in agriculture. For example, in our country, most of the people are farmers. If you are going to introduce the modern science and technology to them, they are going to have good tractors, and also we are going to introduce the hydrogen fertilizer that they can use it for the farming activities. Also, modern science and technology, it has to be introduced in communication and technologies. It has to be introduced in education, obviously. The other thing which needs to be done, we need to create employment opportunities. We know that if we are going to create employment opportunity to the people, the people are going to have financial security, and if they are going to have financial security, they can know how to take care of themselves and taking care of their families and their children in the basic needs like shelter, food, water, sanitation, and also healthcare. The other thing which is we need to implement in our country so that we can solve the poverty is to have good governance.